The first images of Tom Phillips' bolt hole in the bush, 2 quad bikes, one almost completely hidden by a black blanket, some old tyres, a plastic container and 2 cans of Sprite, plus some other items police say were much more sinister.
We were advised that we were likely to find at least 1 firearm there and ammunition, and we did.
It was here where Phillips's 2 remaining children were hiding. Police were given the location by the 3rd child, who was with the fugitive when he was shot.
I can confirm that the children are settled, they are doing well under the circumstances, and engaging with the staff supporting them.
Police Commissioner Richard Chambers had just come from visiting his injured colleague in hospital, a rural cop who was shot in the head at close range by Phillips.
We are very, very fortunate that we are not dealing with the loss of a New Zealand police officer.
The injured officer had been with police for 3 years and has injuries to his eye, skull and shoulder.
What the Minister and I saw this morning was very confronting. He was able to speak to us a little bit. His eyes are not open. You'll appreciate that yesterday he spent a good deal of the day in surgery.
Chambers says there's no doubt Phillips' plan was to kill.
He was a very motivated offender. He had a very high-powered rifle, and there is absolutely no doubt his intent was to kill the police officer.
During the shootout, Phillips fired multiple shots at police before he was taken out.
I personally observed 4 bullet holes in the front of the police vehicle.
Family of the injured officer are at his bedside.
They're relieved, but they're also angry because our colleague was just going about his job.
Police Minister Mark Mitchell says Phillips displayed the worst possible attributes of a father.
You had a father, Mr. Phillips, who in my view had no regard for the safety of those children. He seemed to be solely motivated in terms of what he wanted to do.
And he was scathing of anyone who believed Phillips was some sort of hero.
So I think it's a disgrace and it's disgusting that people are taking a position like that. Quite simply, I'm a father and I would not take my kids away or purposely keep them hidden in the bush for 4 years away from their broader family and support networks, their friends. And not only that, but he's a suspect in serious criminal offending, violent criminal offending during that time, where he took his children and put them in harm's way. He engaged with a high-powered hunting rifle with police, trying to kill police, right with his children in the line of fire.
Lloyd Gange, who lived near where Phillips was shot, told the Herald his wife bumped into the fugitive 3 years ago after he wanted help to jumpstart a car.
So my wife and daughter-in-law, they jumped in our car and took a jump starter, went back up into the bush with him, found his vehicle, and in his vehicle there were the 3 children, but they were wearing sunglasses and hats, so they weren't that obvious and were told to stay in the vehicle.
Gange says his wife did contact police, but the only follow-up was a phone interview 2 days later. Police say all aspects of this case will be investigated. That will start with interviewing the children, who will be crucial to piecing together how Phillips eluded authorities for almost 4 years.